Hello everyone, I am Samardeep Singh and I am social study teacher at Modern International School. So today's topic is rural society during the British period. As we know that Indian economy always been an agro-based economy. Most of the people here lives in rural areas, more than 70%. So it is very important for us to understand what are the situation here in rural area during the British period. First of all, Britisher came here to exploit us. So their intention was very clear that they want to collect more and more amount. They want to collect more and more revenue. And for this, they have adopted various different system of increasing their revenue and increasing the taxes. First thing they does is the permanent revenue settlement system. This system is introduced in 1793 by Governor General Lord Cornwallis, and in this system a permanent or a fixed amount had to be paid to the British East India Company and the zamindar who will take care of it. Suppose there is a village and fix a certain amount, let's say for an XYZ amount, and that they had to collect it from the farmer, and once in a year Britishers will come there and they had to collect that money. So this is a permanent settlement system. Apart from this, there have been a many different system adopted by the Britishers depending upon the Governor General who was appointed at that time. Because every Governor General came here and had their different point of view by which they want to increase their revenue, their taxes. Like Rotwari system is adopted and applied in Madras and Bombay by Thomas Munro. Similarly, Maharwari system is introduced in the northwest provinces, central India by the Hall Mackenzie in 1822. Under this system, each field of a village is added and calculated to the particular village or mahal that is called. So Mahalwari system is also adopted, and in this way this various system every Governor General had adopted. Now Britishers second thing they did is they forced the Indian farmer to grow the commercial crops, especially indigo or cotton or jute or silk or opium, etc. All these things are the raw material for the British industry. Especially indigo is a dye which is used and in very demand in the Europe, especially in the textile industry. West Bengal and the Bihar is the farmer of this region had been forced to grow the indigo. But in 1859, these farmers refused that we will not grow indigo, and that is how a revolt took place. And so Britishers have to set up a Indigo Commission. Indigo Commission is set up to know the reason and what are the problem of the farmer. And finally, West Bengal is refused to, especially Bengal refused to grow any indigo, and this indigo has been now shifted to Bihar, and it is continued till the 20th century. So this is how the British has influenced our rural society. I hope that you understood the topic, and please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.